But one thing that game's a lot more like, okay, how do I get up this thing? It's more about the puzzle of it. Us in our studio have done a lot of Killer Instinct, a lot of fighting game stuff. So what can we take from those genres and put into a game like that to make a brand new action game unlike anything's ever seen? Right. Derek's playing it right now. He's showing us some
we got some gameplay.
stuff.
This is a live demo, everybody, that we have right here.
Derek's in the sticks. It does not look like this when I play it. So he's playing as a Veal, who is one of the Ravenni people. Now, in the story, ogres used to attack humans or the Ravenni all the time.
Right.
And they went away for a long time, so he's kind of the only sentinel left to protect the people. So the goal is to save all the humans from extinction, essentially, right? So right here you can see he's opening a portal to save them, getting attacked by minions. We have flying minions, ground minions. That little blue reticle on him, you could kind of lasso onto him, just catapult himself up onto the rooftops. But like, one thing about this game that's really, really cool is the traversal stuff, because once you see an ogre, and we'll probably see one here in a little bit, they're actually 150 feet tall. Ooh. And so you need an awesome set of tools to kind of get up at their level and be able to see them.
Oh my goodness, so, they are quite massive.
Jumps, double jumps, we got wall runs, we got climbs.
Nice. So
we
the
got
maneuverability,
glides.
you can move around, you're mobile.
Yeah, this game's crazy traversal stuff.
That's pretty impressive.
You're really nimble. And there you kind of see the first ogre coming in the scene. They're massive, they kind of destroy everything in their wake. And you just slow down time there to catch that. I love how stylish this game is when you're just traversing the environment.
Yeah.
Like, you never have to touch the ground, right? Once you get really good at the locomotion tools.
Right. I was going to ask, like, how hard is it to do this?
It's it's not that hard once you get into it, because it's like you don't start off with all these abilities.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you build them over time, and as the story goes on, you unlock new things. So we roll them out to you really slowly in a way that's very comfortable. But once you get the full set tools in the toolbox about halfway through, it's super, super powerful.
Right. So how are we getting ready to see how to take one of these things down?
Yeah. So all these ogres, they're kind of randomly generated, right? Each one, they have different kind of armor and different kind of protections. So the only way they're really vulnerable is you have to take their head off, right? Right now you see things that are lighting up like the bracelets on their leg.
Yep.
So you have to take that down before you can like attack the leg. So what Derek's doing here, there's multiple ways. You could like run up his back, you could climb up on that mountain and float over. What Derek seems like he's doing, he's gonna take off his foot here to make him fall to the ground.
Right.
Nice.
All while dealing with the ground minions at the same time.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
You gotta definitely manage.
There's a rune strike ability, which is kind of slows down time, lets you line it up.
Oh, look at that blood spray. That's awesome.
Okay, so we get some gore.
Yeah.
I like it.
It looks like sort of a ham hock right there.
Exactly. So Ogre does not like that at all. He's very displeased with you. You have a couple minutes here before the Ogre gets his leg back to kind of figure out how you want to deal with it. Obviously, he's taking a lot of shots there. I think Derek's going to try to take his arm off next.
So everything except their head regenerates?
Yeah, everything except their head regenerates, correct.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, I know, it's not fair, is it? It's like pretty OP, but
I remember
they're
seeing that in the
ogres.
trailer and thinking like, these guys are unstoppable if they can throw their limbs back.
Yeah, you got to take their heads off. So he's got the arm. So now this side of him is pretty safe. So if Derek were to go on the other side, he might have some problems with the arm over there, but right now he can kind of make his way up his back, kind of just bouncing and traversing.
Okay, cool. And yeah, like I'm definitely getting those Shadow of the Colossus vibes.
Yeah. We wanted a little more combat-y than that, right? We want it to be like a little, it's not about the traversal puzzle so much as it is just feeling like when you're fighting the minions, it feels like a fighting game, right? It doesn't feel like this big slow puzzly thing. Oh, the leg grew
he
back.
got his leg back,
So now he's got a problem. Let's see if Derek, so those, I mentioned those flying minions.
Yeah, those flying ones are annoying.
Yeah, so you've got a lasso, you can actually like latch onto them and pull yourself up.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And Dave, just real quick, how long have you guys been working on this game?
We've been working on this almost a year right now.
Wow, and it looks good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like, we started from day one with kind of just a blank slate. Maximum knew they wanted a game. It was, like I said, like Shadow of the Colossus, more fighting game stuff, and kind of worked with them to build this universe and build all these characters and build all these mechanics from the start. And we're really proud of where we come so far, so it's pretty cool.
Now, it'd be really easy if I had a buddy to help me take this guy down. So is there any multiplayer options available?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people asking about that. We haven't got anything in there yet. But we're hearing people asking, and it's not impossible. We might think about putting that in.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe just as an option.
Yeah.
You got two of you attacking this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost got crushed there. You said there's one hit kills in this.
Yeah, if the ogre hits you, you're dead. You respawn back in the city. But meanwhile, humans are getting popped. So here's the rune strikes. This is the coup de grace.
Nice.
So I've never actually seen this ogre before. It's pretty funny. Charge it up. Off goes the head.
Ugh.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool, but there's still another ogre in the world we got to deal with here.
Right, and that's
how many different types are there?
There's a bunch of, they're all randomly generated.
Oh, gosh.
There's a bunch of different armors, a bunch of different kind of behavior patterns.
Keep you
stuff we
guessing
do.
the whole time.
Yeah, it's like the game, we want it to be like very speed runny, kind of played again and again and again. Different modes in the game. Obviously, we have a really rich campaign with a story where you do a lot of unlocks. We've also got like daily challenges. So you get up there and, hey, how fast can you take this ogre down? That's like the daily challenge, right? We have a map generator where you kind of give it some information on the kind of map you want to make, then share that with your friends for challenges
wow.
there.
I like
we have
that.
a bunch of modes like that in the game that are really cool. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that, you guys definitely took a lot of inspiration from Shadow of the Colossus, but were there any other games that you took a little bit of
It's like Shadow of the Colossus meets a fighting game.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people have mentioned like Attack on Titan to us. Obviously, we're familiar with that, but really it's like, if Attack on Titan didn't exist, we'd still make this game probably, just because listen, Shadow of the Colossus is like top 5 all time for me.
Right,
Yeah.
right. How did you guys balance the game and make it to where, it was still winnable, even though you have these massive enemies?
A lot of really bad versions of the game come first. Yeah. No, it's like, we play it, and you see like Derek's obviously very good at the game at this point. We put it in front of people who've never played it before, friends and family kind of betas, stuff like that. We'll just start doing focus testing when it gets even more polished. And then just kind of keep looking for where people are failing and just figure out how to, make that better and easier for people to figure out. So
it is a really unique art design, a very unique look to it. How did you guys go about creating how you wanted the color palette and what you really wanted it to look like?
I think it was a lot of our team just wanted to do something totally different than what we've done before. Because, if you think about Killer Instinct or Dive Kick or Racketeer or whatever, like, they've done nothing that ever looked like that. So I think that was the original inspiration. And then like the ogre design we think is super cool. Avil we think is super cool. So it's like kind of like I think a lot of the artists at the studio have been waiting us for to do a game like this for a long time.
Yeah.
And they've had some of these ideas pent up for a bit. Yeah.
Very cool. I love that like muted deserty looking, like all these earth tones.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's a bunch of so because some of the levels are pre-baked, but a lot of them are very random. And because of that, like you might not even see everything in the game the first time you play it through. Right? You might not even see all types of buildings or whatever.
I like so much that you can actually lasso the flying enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can basically weaponize them as well. Like,
so we saw that, because that's the thing, like, we dropped that the visual trailer without the gameplay in it, like, first. It was like, oh, you're not going to be able to do that, you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to lasso that flying guy by the neck and have him haul you around and jump onto a crane. Well, guess what? You can do all those things. Right?
Yeah. Another leg. I love the slow motion blood spray. I think that's my favorite. It's a lot of blood. I like it.
well, I mean, that's a big thing.
Oh, splat.
Oh.